Here we are for the September 2021 Phoenix K1 Speed GP Challenge League Race. I am currently 7 points behind Supani for second place for the season, with including this 4 races to go. Qualified P4, barely. It is Travis behind me. I out-qualified him by 1/1000th of a second. And then it's Andrew Tallsness, I hope I'm not butchering his name, in front of me in P3. And this was kind of a weird race. You'll see coming up here. So we are going out for our out lap. It was weird because it seemed like and you can even see David is slowed down with the flashing lights, so he's being controlled, and I think the rest of us have full power. So I know I did, or felt like it, because I just kept hitting that cart in front of me on this out lap, which typically we are all throttled down, and yeah, so that was weird. Anyway, we got a green flag coming up here, 14 lap race, so we're off. Clean start, everybody gets through here no problem. This cart felt better than what I had for the second qualifier. That cart felt terrible. I had a 25.813 or 812 for my first qualifier, and the second I could not get into the 25s. I don't know. It happens. This cart felt better. So we're coming through here. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm staying within range of catching up here to Andrew. Then you see the flashing lights, and so that means they throttled us down, and we have a yellow flag. And then this happens. During a yellow flag, I get passed, and I'm not super happy about it. I don't know exactly what happened. Looking back on it, I reviewed the recording a few times there. It does seem like what I could have done, what I should have done, is stayed on the throttle, full throttle, and just let them control my speed there. Because you can see I kind of, when the carts in front of me took off, they started leaving a gap, and then Marissa, who was in cart 3, just came flying by me. So there's a couple things I could have done. Stay closer to the cart in front of me, and then I should have taken a defensive line there while under yellow, just to make sure no one comes flying through like that. So my chances of catching Andrew in a podium finish are dwindling away. So at this point, I am trying to just get over being upset that someone has blatantly passed me under a yellow flag, and concentrate on catching up to her and seeing if I can take that position back. So it's about here where I kind of finally cool down and decide I need to just get over it and race. So that's what I'm doing here. It's just trying to keep my lines clean. I was having some troubles at the braking at that hairpin. I just did not feel very comfortable. The rest of the track I felt pretty good with. Here I felt like I might be braking a little too much, and then here I was trying to go full throttle through there. I did end up lifting most of the time, a slight lift before you get to that chicane. That looked a little bit cleaner getting through. I'm starting to close the gap here a little bit, and then I'm seeing her make a few mistakes here too. I'm clearly catching up. She looks pretty clean through there. No braking for her. That's a pretty clean line, but I think she taps the wall there. So I'm slowly gaining. And she makes a mistake there, so I'm getting right up to her. So by now I'm thinking I will definitely have a chance here, especially if she keeps bumping the wall and making mistakes like that. So I am mostly trying to the best passing opportunity, I think, at this track, sometimes the only, is this hairpin. Unless somebody is just blatantly off, makes a mistake or something. So I tried to go for it here. There's just not enough room there. And then I tried to sneak it in there again because I felt like I had momentum and I had the pace to get in front of her. And I'll be honest, I wasn't too happy about that passing under yellow. So I was a little aggressive. I tried to make a move there. There was no way it was going to happen. I was way too late. So I'm just settling in again here. At this point, I have no idea how many laps in or are left, but I'm pretty much focused on just trying to get P4 back and feeling pretty confident that I'm running faster than her as long as I can reel her in before we run out of laps. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a good shot at it. So now I'm gaining again. She makes a little bit of a mistake there. She's not, I don't know if it's the Kart, probably the Kart, because Marissa is a very fast driver and has I think a 25.3. And here we go, it's on. I got a good run through there, beat her to the apex, or got half a Kart up at least before that apex. In fact, I think I'm a full Kart length before that apex. And I was totally committed. I knew I had a good run there. Looking back at that video, if you go back and frame by frame or slow it down, which I'm not going to do because it takes way too much time and effort here in editing this video, she turns in on me there too. So I don't know if she didn't see me or decided she was just going to stay committed to her line. Not really sure. But once I knew I had a good run going down that straight, I decided I'm sticking it out. So here I'm thinking if there are enough laps left, I might be able to catch Andrew. I felt like I had a good pace here, and now we got some traffic, so I'm thinking, man, if he gets stuck in traffic behind a back marker, which I'm not even sure if that's what's going on here, I think it is, that I may have an opportunity here, but we are running out of laps here. So Andrew ran a great race here, and I only wish I had not had to deal with that getting passed under a yellow flag and just being slow. Part of that's my fault. I should have stayed on the throttle, should have stayed right on his bumper, but here I'm thinking last opportunity, and it's just not there. There's just not enough space. And maybe if that back marker wasn't there, he and I could have battled, but there you go. Then I don't know what happened where it was like there was no white flag, so a checkered flag comes out of nowhere, and then even as I passed the finish line, I felt like I still had full power and everybody else was, and you can maybe hear people crashing behind or in the background, but that's really what it felt like. We were all kind of confused and look at each other like, what the heck is going on? What just happened? And you just hear a bunch of carts either crashing into the wall or crashing into each other behind us. So really don't know what happened. Overall, it was a clean race. And then at the end there, it just fell apart. But that, yeah, passing under a yellow was not my favorite part. But there you have it. I did gain 2 points on Supani, so that puts me in a good position here. I'm only 5 points down with 3 races left in this season. Andrew, I think, is like 15 or 14 points behind me now. So I got to watch out for him, but that's a tall order unless I DNF or really have problems here. I think that's going to be a real tough one for him. Michael Hayes is, I think, 25 or 26 points behind before this race. So possible, but that'd be a tough one. Anyway, that's all I got. I'll see you on the next one.